1, 2, 3. She got the best of me. She broke my heart now, step What's the good word, guys? Matt here, Country Song Teacher. Country Song Teacher, is that right? Country Song Teacher. I'm gonna make it real simple. I get 1,000 emails, 1,000 comments that say, Matt, you changed my life with those 4 chords. So my goal is very simple with this video. It might be a review for some of you returning subscribers, but if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Matt McCoy, and my goal simply is to take a guitar that looks complicated, has all these little squares, all these strings, and make it as easy as possible. And I want to teach things that I wish someone would have taught me back when I was first learning. So we're going to go over my 4 chords, how to use those, how you can play pretty much every country song known to man, which is those 4 chords. And we're also going to talk about this little thing called a capo. If you're a beginner guitar player, you want to get this. So if you're totally new to guitar, the first thing you want to make sure you know how to tune the guitar. Get an app called Guitar Tuner. Go down each string. It'll tell you how to tune it, tighten and loosen. And then once you're tuned, again, that's super important. Make sure you're tuned. Then you're ready to move to the first 4 chords. By the way, I have this little guitar pack right here. I talked about this country music guitar starter pack. If you're totally new, I would recommend that. I'm going to break down what I kind of show you in brief terms here. That you want to learn the 4 chords, how to use those, and then how to apply it. So when I say the Matt McCoy first 4 chords that I teach so often, I take my pinky finger and put in the bottom string of the 3rd fret. Remember, every square is called a fret. The bottom string of the 3rd fret. I take my ring finger and play on the 2nd string. So the most important thing you can do when you're first learning guitar is focus on locking in those 2 bottom strings with those 2 fingers. And just, you can get used to just doing this. Because what happens, you're going to use your first finger and middle finger to move around and go the different directions to the 4 chords you need and play every Luke Combs song, Travis Tritt, Garth Brooks, Alan Jackson, Florida Georgia Line, whatever. Miranda Lambert, Carrie Ann Wood, whoever. So the first chord you're going to learn is a G chord, locking the 2 bottom strings. And then with your first finger, play the 5th string, middle finger, top string. And you're going to work on trying to get as clear a sound as possible with a G. All 6 strings. Let me say this too, just if you have to leave for some reason and go pick up your kid from school or something. You want to learn what are these chords, how can I play these 4 chords. Then when you're learning a song, you're going to say what is the timing of each, meaning how long, how many strums, whatever, should I play on that chord before I switch to the next chord. That's all it is. This whole crazy instrument to learn rhythm guitar, especially for country music, worship music, that kind of thing. What's the chord? What's the timing of the chord, meaning how long I play it? And then what's the next chord? That's all that's going on in your head the whole time. And you develop what's called a rhythm and stuff like that, that kind of thing. So locking the 2 bottom strings, you want to get where you can just grab that guitar and do this shit here. So somebody grabs your guitar, boom, you're locking in the 2 bottom strings. And now you're ready to move with those top 2 fingers. So locking the 2 bottom strings, go 5th and 6th, strum all 6. Baby, you a song that makes me want to roll my windows down, cruising down, rock me, mama, like a wagon. Rock me, mama, give me which. I can go on and on. So, locking the 2 bottom strings, 5th and 6th. For that next chord, it's going to be a C chord, and all you do is move the top 2 fingers each down a string. Bloop. So instead of the 5th and 6th, you slide both down to the 4th and 5th and strum. Leave out that top string, play the bottom 4. Right there. 3rd string, third chord you're going to learn is a D chord. Again, keep those bottom 2 locked. Press the 3rd string. Just use your first finger, 3rd string, 2nd fret, strum the bottom 4. And then finally, you're going to learn a little bit trickier chord, the 4th and final chords of E minor. I take my first finger and press right in between the 5th and 4th string and strum all 6. If you have smaller hands, you might need to use both fingers like this. So you can do it both fingers, or you can use the first finger and press 1. That way. Baby, baby, you a song that makes me want to roll my windows down, cruise. I saw the light, I've been baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame, and so forth. So, again, the point of this lesson is you can one day be somebody that say, Matt, I was going to give up on guitar. I never thought I could learn guitar, but those 4 chords changed my life. So anytime you see on the internet or you see on my channel, the Matt McCoy first 4 chords, that's what I'm talking about. A G, a C, a D, and an E minor. That's even the order I would learn them in. So you want to get quickly where you can grab the guitar. So basically only the frets you need. Remember, each of these squares is called a fret. It's these 2 frets. The 2nd and 3rd frets, all you're looking at. Lock in the 2 bottom strings. 5th and 6th is G. Slide it down to C. Go to 3rd string's D. And then press 2 strings 1 as E minor goes. I'm gonna be somebody. One of these days I'm gonna break these chains. So on my website, this is an absolute shameless plug because you'll be glad you did, at CountrySongTeacher.com, you can find what I call 4-chord songbooks. I've got a ton of them on there. You'll see them, go to the shop page, you'll see it right when you log in. 4-chord songbooks, and all the songs use just those 4 chords. So you're not thinking, well, how many songs can you play? The answer is a million. But so anytime if you want to sing along with a song, like I said, then you rode in with your hair in the wind, maybe without warning. I was doing all right. So basically, when you learn that chord, for example, I mean that song, Luke Combs, all you're going to do is a C for 2, a G for 2, E minor for 2, and D for 2. When I say for 2, you just start out doing 2 down strums. Then you rode in with your hair in the wind, maybe without warning. I was doing all right, but just your side and my heart storming. The moon went high and the star. See what I mean there? And then the last thing I want to show you is this little capo. This is super important because it helps you sing better. You say, how does it make you sing better? So if you want to change what's called the key of the song, you want to change how the song sounds when you sing it. For example, that same song, Hurricane. You can clip this thing, and then instead of this being the 1st fret relative to the capo, if I clip the 3rd fret, the 4th fret's the 1st fret, and 2nd fret, and so forth. So now, when I say lock in the 2 bottom strings, you go to your 3rd fret relative to the capo, and you play the same thing up here. Then you rolled in with your hair in wind, baby, without warning. I was doing all right, but just your side at my heart storming. Moving high and stars shining. And you get the point there. So every time, what it is, a little music lesson for you, every time you put this capo on a fret, you raise that song. Then you roll, then you roll, then you roll. You raise it up a half a fret, a half a step. So 1 half step, 2 halves is a whole, 1 1/2, 2, 2 1/2, 3, all the way up to that. And you can put it anywhere. You can put this on the capo, the 5th fret, and then so for example, wagon wheel is G, D, E minor, C. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, in the hayfield. Hey, mama, rock me. Oh, rock me, mama, like a wind that rock me, mama. For example, all these songs are in 4-chord songbook volume 1. The little yellow one, you'll see it. That's the one in the country music starter kit. You can buy it separate, buy it with a kit, whatever. So if you want to learn, like I said, it's 40 songs. All of these. Baby, my song, it makes me want to roll my windows down and cruise. I saw the light that turned on the fire. See how that's really high? So you want to put the capo, like lower it for your voice. I saw the light, I've been baptized by the fire in your touch, flame in your eyes. Born in love again, I'm a brand new. I hope this lesson made a little bit of sense to you. Instead of guys jumping in too fast, I always tell everybody, when you're learning this, I've taught people, hundreds of thousands of people. And I say, people say, well, Matt, what about this? I'm like, if you want to get confidence, if you want to, I always say you got to crawl before you walk. Instead of getting all fancy up here and doing all this stuff and looking at all these frets and scales, keep it simple. Learn the basics of just locking in couple strings. Try to get your chords sound, instead of this, try to move your hands around. Keep your fingers close to that fret bar. Get your chords sounding as clear as possible. And then you're in a position to make some sounds people know. Get you a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it is. Play in church. I don't know what it is. And you have a lot of fun. Once you start having a lot of fun, it makes it more exciting to learn more and kind of venture out. So I hope it encourages you guys to just step out, learn this instrument. For somebody you know that maybe has no clue about music and they're like, what, how would you even start learning guitar? Do me a favor, please send them this video. Like I said, I do these every 6 months to a year, a video going back and just saying, this is why I teach what I teach and what I think you should learn. Because I want to get as many people learning this awesome instrument and having as much fun as I do with it. So check out the website, Country Song Teacher, all right here, CountrySongTeacher.com. You can see the 4-chord songbooks, the beginner kits, all that kind of fun stuff, and get you playing, lifetime access, instant downloads, that kind of thing. So everything's digital. It's instantly sent to your email as soon as you purchase. I love you guys so much. Thank you all so much for the support. You'll never know the great life you give me. Please smash the like button and subscribe if you have not, and turn those notifications on. Until next time, love you guys. God bless you.